drunken, uh, these are drunken in religion, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of them are just out there because they want to make money. YouTube pays well, they're out there because they want to be seen, they're insecure, or they're traumatized from their youth and they need that attention. They crave that attention. They want to be, in the upper echelons, of life and of the church. And that's the only way they can do it, um, lots of reasons why people start ministries and churches these days, storefronts these days, and all that. People come out of prison and they can't get a job. People don't want a job, and so they go start a church, start a ministry, start a 501c3 organization, business, or what have you, and they're calling it church. They, lots of reasons, and so but in order to be filled with a new wine, with fresh revelation, the revelation that Jesus gives, you got to become a new vessel. You got to become a new wineskin. He can't put new wine in old wineskins. And because we refuse to do things God's way, you know what I mean, we're just going to stay the same. It says here, they also have erred through wine and through strong drink are out of the way. The priest and the prophet erred through strong drink. They are swallowed up of wine. You see that? They are out of the way. That means they're not walking. They're not walking correctly, or they are out of order. Through strong drink, they err in vision. They think they see. They stumble in judgment. You know what I'm saying? They out here saying, God said, God said, God said, I see, I saw, I dreamed. But the Bible says that they err in vision and they stumble in judgment. They're not able to even judge a matter correctly. You know what I'm saying? Their discernment, their senses have not been exercised enough to discern really between good and evil. So some of them are calling a true shepherd who may have made some mistakes, confessed their sin, repented of it, and forsook it, but these people are calling them a wolf. Some are calling the wolves shepherds and calling the shepherds wolves. Come on, and so on. It's just really, really a mess. It says, for all tables, next verse, for all tables are full of vomit and filthiness, so that there is no place